plenty of utility to burst out here with, and it looks like they're about to line it up. Here comes GXX. How many kills, if any, will he be able to block out? He needs to get at least one frag, but it's Seneri coming in with 2 huge kills from towards the doors, and just like that, this push may have been shut down. This skill play is spilling into the site. Emo's going to keep the dream alive. GXX gets perforated alongside Calix, and they're holding the line. They're going one better. They're actually taking the lead in terms of manpower, and now it's all down to Synopsy, down to just the USP by his side, and Calix takes off his head. Eternalfire.
Early push. Oh, that's a great nade as well, dealing almost 100 points of damage. And now xFloud, he's aware of the possibility of this flank, and it's going to be Seneri. He's going to find one, and oh no, xFloud, he's going to get just completely swarmed. 3 CTs lie in wait, but now the T's, they have the information. They know at least 3 to 4 players lying in wait towards lower tunnels. A great flashbang though is going to blind xantares, and suddenly this force spy from side of yeni, beg your pardon, might actually pan out.
This is just such a ridiculous round, considering they've only lost 32 HP on Seneri, and he's got it for 1 league. There it is!
Flawless!
It's a force by flawless sweep. It stands to reason the rest of them would be alongside one another, even if xantares does get the drop.
Oh
she
no!
Won't. It's just a Glock, so it's going to be so much bullets needed and required to deal with Recon. He is stabbing up the cash with GXX. They both look down to block, but that's where this round is going to come to an abrupt end.
That is so unfortunate.
Looking at the angles they're covering here, this is looking dire, but what a shot from woxic round the corner. One of those ops has now been dealt with swiftly.
Watching for any long push, and now yeni looking to find some kill, something to trade, but xantares will deny one Flatro, and now 5 versus 3 in the first proper buy round here, and a flick from woxic won't quite land on Synopsy, but still 5v3, heavy advantage here for the side of Eternalfire.
Regon, though, is going to deal with...
Regon got that kill onto its CD spawn, and now Synopsy has so much to do. But he just said, no time. They need to make this play for the side right now.
Spray through, gets one, xantares though with a brisk entry back on, and Regon misses a sitter. How important that could be. 13 seconds to go. woxic though also misses alongside. It's a bit of a scrappy round right now. Regon trying to get on the cross.
No time.
Takes him down through double doors. And that is this round tied up. There is no time left for woxic. He can only save the AK.
Oh my lord, 5v3. Like to line up a shot. He knows there are multiple players into a short, nice flashbang to keep them at bay. A Molotov as well, but someone has to knock through, and it's going to be Calix. And one Flatro has a lot of work to do right now as xFloud with the Deagle finds another one, and Synopsy though trying to shut this one down all by his lonesome.
He's running out of ammunition though. You can hear this magazine is about to deplete. It's on top of fire as well. Has to back away, and that's giving up a lot of room. However, Seneri has helped him out, alleviates a little bit of that pressure that's been mounting up. Synopsy in for 2 huge important kills, and that turns the tide of this round on its head. Emo all that remains, and with 15 seconds, even though he has the bomb, he still needs to reverse his way towards the B site, and Seneri says no. Reston are taking the long control, allowing them the best opportunity of a retake. And that being said, if you don't get that chance, man, Flatro through the smoke, perforating the first kill, does get traded back. Great shot from GXX. And once again, Eternalfire are clambering and desperately crawling their way towards the site. Grenade is looking good for damage, and it shreds half for xFloud, but he does successfully get the bomb planted down. Synopsy, with that A1S, is creeping, trying his best to get that first pick. It's late, but he gets punished for it. woxic should not be alive right now. And suddenly it's down to a 2-on-2. Good shot from GXX. They expect a double peek on them. Boxes? No, and xFloud will punish with 1, but there is GXX. Eternalfire may get the plant, but they won't get the round.
Going for a heavy setup towards mid, just 2 defenders towards A. It is a great flash, and Seneri, oh, he's not going to be planted anymore, but he will be taken up by Calix, leaving only one Flatro hiding around the smoke. He can hear all the noise being made here, and he's going to find one. Yes, he will, but woxic will pluck his head clean off his shoulder, as GXX in the meantime playing a very, very wild game, and xantares will put him down. This looks like finally a round going the way of Eternalfire, unless Regon can pull off a 1v4, which...
You're in a major, you want to pull off that really magical moment. Now, play for the team. Play for the guaranteed economy going forward. Yes, Eternalfire. Oh, I say that, and he's just been absolute lulls. If they can see this bomb plant, that could be it. One Flatro back on Gandalf to try and ensure there will be no survivors, but he's gone down first, and in doing so, xantares now can open up with a spray, a lot of damage done towards the catwalk side. The smoke is affording safe passage for Eternalfire, who are looking to dial in their 3rd consecutive round here. Synopsy, in the meanwhile, though, is going to keep them honest. I'm going to keep that economy a little bit lower. And with Seneri, there's maybe a way back into this round. Alex has taken the head of Seneri and made it his, and Synopsy will fall straight afterwards.
That's a huge round from eternalfire. I love how on his A-bomb site.
I love the call as well, because let's be honest, eternalfire have been very slow on their T-side so far. Seneri just sprays down 2, and it could have been 4, and it will be more. There's a third, not quite a fourth. He runs out of ammunition, he's done his job. He has completely shut down this long side, and now all that remains is xFloud with 14 HP to his name, and the players of BNE will be hungry to take on that AWP, but it's going to need GXX to put the final nail on the coffin. Synopsy, not for the first time in the back box. Wasn't able to get too much done at the pistol, but is this his moment to shine? They've picked up the pace, but it damage as he goes up and down. Regon's there to help him out, and there's flashes up and over. The smoke is good. It will afford safe passage for Synopsy, and they're watching the rotation as well. So xantares, there's one, can't double up with a second, and that could have been the round falling as a result. 12 HP left on Seneri. Needs to try and come out of the flames, try and come out of the fire and pull off something special, but maybe Synopsy has this all alone, and he bags himself a 14th frag.
Round coming out from Synopsy, and now eternalfire, a little bit of a switch up with the pace, going for a fast hit towards A, and the 3 players lying in wait. The flashback is fantastic. xFloud, though, with a great transfer, finds Regon, and suddenly 2 versus 3 player advantage for the side of eternalfire.
First, this pick could be everything for eternalfire, and they needed to go their way. However, there is the wall of smokes shooting through the middle. Here's the offer of GXX, who looks to try and push away. The spray is not on point, and Synopsy is punished. Survives on 19 HP, somehow still alive in this round. 2-on-2 as xFloud's going to go through the smoke. Back goes, sprays them both down, and additionally picks up a 4K in the round. They can absolutely carry their weight. They can pull their weight and then some. And the last round of this half, we'll see Bad News Eagles in a really grim buy. However, they did more with less previously. It will be a double peak, though, with the fourth man that picks up the frag. And it's looking like this half is going to come to a close with the Turkish hand being raised. However, Bad News...
It has been a pretty quiet half, honestly, from one Flatro, but not a quiet round from Synopsy. Great shot to xantares, but they won't be expecting this. They won't be expecting Calix sneaking his way from around, wrapping, taking his sweet time. Time is not their friend, though. They need to hurry on up, and Calix is going to be a shooting gallery. Maybe not, still a 2v3, but it looks like the round's done here.
Seneri is going to keep the dream alive for a couple more moments before woxic closes his eyes permanently for the rest of...
In the meantime, for eternalfire, 2 players inside of B, and they also have xantares right side of double doors. He's even got a flash primed and ready. This could be a slaughter.
It really could be, and it should be, to be fair, but there's a good counter flash tossed in as well from BNE, and that's allowed them safe passage to push in. Now the kill's coming down. xantares, Emor, and Emor again is able to just lock in position. Flatro has no XP left, but does bag himself 1 before his inevitable...
On both the pistol rounds, they need to ensure they don't get eco this time, but as you pointed out, no bomb plant, so that means just going to be the Glocks and maybe a P250, but they're getting hunted down, and suddenly things are looking very dicey. Is it going to happen again, Vince?
Not again. eternalfire, guys. Like, this is a completely different ball game as well. This is Glocks just rushing at you. You've got all of the advantages. And Emor's going to try and spray. Gets 1 great headshot. Molly tossed up and over. Could stall this bomb plant a little bit longer. And the bomb's gone down in a very awkward position. They're looking to divide and conquer the remaining of the Bad News Eagles. Bobbing and toing and throwing. But Synopsy's lost his head. And now it's down to GXX. Picked up the kill with the MP9 previously. Now has the scout. Can he deliver? With it is the question. There's the first tag. He's getting multiple chances here to pop up and shoot. And they haven't dealt with it just yet. 25 HP becomes 0. And eternalfire.
But they need to make a little bit of haste here, Vince. And it is all but a ruse. It's a ruse towards the A bomb site, but it's going to be a B split coming in. But 28 seconds, they're running out of time.
Running out of time, but they have kept the dream alive with Regon's big AWP kill. Another player to deal with, though, it's going to be xFloud. He has been the man, the absolute powerhouse on this Turkish team, but he has been sent packing by Synopsy. There's enough time to get this plant down, and it's gone from bad to worse on the side of eternalfire. They've lost Calix, they've lost the bomb.
Money's not great at all, Vince, because we've got to remember, the will be taken down by xantares, but that's the call to go for this fast hit towards mid to B, and what a shot by Regon, and he's going to find one Flatro with the second, and that's a B bomb site wrested away by BNE. Round after round, they're just stealing this one away from eternalfire.
I do not think eternalfire want to go for this one again. I think that is going to be yet another save Although GXX has control, grab this game by the scruff of the neck and make it theirs, I think they're just going to slowly lose out from this point.
His compatriot in the form of, I do believe there was Calix, keeping them at bay with a flash of his own. We can see BNE, they're heading to the A-bomb site though, but xantares this time around will come out on top, spotting the shadow of Synopsy, but that's not going to slow BNE. They're making the way towards this A-bomb site.
Yeah, this has been their mantra the entire time, is push, 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 get aggressive. Calix around the smoke has given his position away now, does get one through the smoke, and it's the bomb carrier. Huge frag for Eternalfire, but they've been in these situations so many times where they were the favorites, and they've let them slip. One flat throat playing around the smoke, looking to sneak his way in, and he's bought up a little bit of space for himself. He's waiting, but there's Emor looking up, anticipating that play. But that may work against him because he's about to get flanked. And he's got a knife out, and he is a dead man.
He's a dead man, and then AWP, a double up?
Not just their look, but their top fragger as well, Blair. That's firepower they're going to be sorely missing out on. Drop down, Glam Flatro around the back, but there's woxic bodyguarding xantares, who is down to 1 HP. That single digit keeps him alive to pull back another kill and close the curtain on Regon. Counter frag is there, but it's a 2-on-4 with 20 seconds to spare. Surely Eternalfire can't lose this round. We've seen them let some howlers slip through their fingers, but this one has to go in their way. They've yielded the bomb plant, but a lot of damage done onto Seneri through that Molotov and a flash on top of it. And now Eternalfire looking to try and tighten that noose. They come in, spray is off from Calix. GXX goes in with one. It's an awkward fight, and he will go down to the hands of Emor. Eternalfire get their 11th.
Deep though, no, never mind. It's still going to deal a lot of damage to the GXXs. Once more, the play is going to be coming too short. The flashback is perfect. Regon is going to find xantares. It's one flutter plus woxic. And now Emor and xFlood having a lot of work to do, which they will. They're going to find two. And suddenly, it's a 3v3. But look at the health on two of the members of BNE.
Exactly, these two kills are everything,
smoke.
and it keeps this stream alive. It keeps this round on his tiptoes, and now Seneri has to try and hold the line, and he does just that. xFloud is put down, but all three players now 50 or below on HP. Calix removes the head of GXX, and Emor goes from strength to strength. Seneri now on 6 HP has got to try and stave this away from a path of loss, and although he gets one, there's the counter frag, and there's a 12th round for the Turkish team.
Oh, they're going to go for a light bite, and I like this. They haven't gone for the force bite, but it's going to be a full B commit coming in.
xFloud has to try and hold on for dear life, using the smoke, using the flashes to his advantage, but one blast throw through with that MAC-10
Not like
just
this.
Puts him down.
And here it comes down to this retake by Eternalfire.
They've got some nades, they've got a couple of incendiaries, and now tossing them out, just clearing up those angles, just narrowing down where these players could be. Time is of the essence though, and the spray is so good, so on point, that woxic, try as he may to just somehow salvage this round, did not have enough time regardless. Hell of a shot, and what an important moment to bust that one out as well. When Flatro though comes back with two of his own, and it's that B-side again. 3 kills before woxic puts him down. He's finally come alive. We were asking the questions and he's starting to deliver. However, it's a 2v3 stacked against BNE. Haven't gone for the plan just yet. They've got well over a minute to play with. Now they go into the plan. Here comes the push, but xantares shuts down Seneri, and GXX is trying to hold on with this AK, but he's been tagged down to 29 HP. The bomb is planted for him, but there's a smoke, and that could just be the golden ticket. Try and bait out some shots. Can he line this up? They're sticking down on the defuse. He comes through the smoke. They've come off the defuse, actually. He's doing such a good job of stalling them, but then they stick it, and they will have their 14th round, and they will survive yet again.
Trying to sell it Synopsy, once more the lurk. Meanwhile, the remaining players making their way up towards short. But woxic, once more the turret of death. He's going to find one and the second, and it's a 2v4.
Man, this woxic has just come alive this game. He's still alive, but no one. Flatro removes his head. 30 seconds to play with, but the bomb is still out in the open. They need to go pick this one up. They know they're vulnerable to being pushed from catwalk, hence the Molotov. 20 seconds, when Flatro down to 10 HP, so very low. They can wait out this Molotov, and when Flatro would still be a little bit vulnerable, but with that smoke, it affords him a shield. A little bit of sanctity to just pull back, a bit of reprieve, and now it's down to the CTs to push on in. When Flatro missing his shots, down to 8 now, somehow, still alive, waiting for this rotation play to come in, and here comes Synopsy. First headshot delivered, there's the second, and the first game goes the way of bad news Eagles.